This is the spot where the thieves entered the principal's office, and judging from the size of the hole, school authorities reckon it must have been a small thief. The robbers escaped with 5 BlackBerry phones and some jewelry which the principal had seized during an incident at the school last Friday. Nothing else was stolen. A strand of hair was found at the crime scene which will be sent to the forensic lab for testing.
But these are things you take with the intention of returning to the students, but I guess I can't return them now that they've been stolen. The computer is intact, the drawers were not tampered with, documents also were not tampered with, but clearly the person, whoever came in to take maybe what had been taken from them, I would think.
The principal of the Bouteille secondary school finds it rather strange that the bandits had so much time to enter, given the fact that there is round-the-clock security personnel at the school employed by the Ministry of Education. She's supporting the idea of installing closed-circuit television monitors to catch perpetrators, since this is not the first time that the school has been burglarized.
Well, I've always thought it's a good thing. I mean, as a school, we really cannot afford it. We've been discussing it since the last break-in where they stole all the computers in the LRC and they beat up the watchman. Another time they damaged the watchman's car, broke it down, and so on. It's something we've always thought about. I don't know that we can afford it. Maybe the ministry might want to look into something like that. I don't know. But I would really, I support it, and I would like if we could have, that sort of system to help us, help the police, help the ministry, identify and catch the persons who commit such crimes.
Like the secondary school, the Bouteille primary school has 24-hour security, but for the principal there, this is a sore point. She noted that the thieves had sufficient time to steal a large quantity of food and do malicious damage to school property. She believes that some serious questions must be answered, especially by those in charge of security.
This is an area that has been a sore one as far as I'm concerned. I have been speaking over the years with the level of security here at the school. I have been speaking, I have been lamenting about the poor. It is poor. So many questions will be asked, many heads I think too will roll, because if we have this kind of security at the school and this kind of things happen over a 2-day period, it's not just a one-time thing or one-shot thing, you understand? So I think there are persons who would have questions to answer, and serious questions too at this time.
Both the Bouteille primary and secondary schools were broken into over last weekend. For the DBS News World, I am Don Nicholas reporting.